Well, let me just take a moment to show you the Rab Microlight men's down or Hydrodown jacket, which I would normally wear a fleece in the winter. If you live anywhere near I live, you'll know that it's about to start getting colder, and often I'll have a fleece on hand for those colder afternoons. It's unpredictably colder, so you never know how cold it's going to be or when and if it's going to get cold. It just kind of happens and it just kind of changes, and often you'll just get some rain when it wasn't predicted and you weren't expecting it neither. So this is a hydro down jacket, which means the down has been coated with something that means you can wear it out in wet conditions. It's shower proof. I don't think it's fully waterproof, so you wouldn't want to go swimming in it, and like any down, it's never going to survive if you're going to keep it too wet for too long. But it's not the kind of down that if you're caught in the shower, it's ruined. It's much better than that. It comes in a narrow baffle construction, which is quite good. It means that the down is kept in place throughout the jacket. It's a very lightweight, hence the microlight. You don't wear it while you're flying a microlight, but it weighs about 370 grams, so it's much less than a pound. In terms of putting it on and what it looks like when you're wearing it, it's got a slim fit. I'm a 41 inch chest, and this is a medium. I can get into this quite easily. It's not baggy to any degree, but I can get nicely into it. If anything, it's narrow on the sleeves, so if you've got massive arms, you need to think about that. It's not tight by any degree, but it's meant to be a close-fitting layer, much in the way that a fleece would be a close-fitting layer. It's lovely and warm. I'm warming up right now as we speak, in fact. It's got a chest pocket here, which kind of goes from there up to there. It's quite a big chest pocket. These side pockets down here, two side pockets, everything's got YYK zippers. They're absolutely huge. If you have a look, all that area there is accessible from inside that side pocket, and exactly the same on the other side too. It comes with a collar, has no hood. The collar can go up or down, and obviously the zip does right up to the collar. You won't be able to hear a thing I say if I do it right up there. In terms of the back, it has a slightly longer hem on it, so if you're into riding bicycles, then that's something which you might appreciate. As you're bent over, it'll keep your back nice and warm too. It's got the usual Rab attention to detail. If you want to cinch it to your hips a bit more, there are two little cords down here which you can do that with. Overall, it's not one of the shiny ones, which is what I really liked. It's by no means matte, because it does have a little bit of a sheen to it, but nothing. I wouldn't like it if it was any way ostentatious. It's not my cup of tea. I like something which is if you like, just going to quietly do the job, and this is very much that piece of kit. It just quietly does the job. Sort of thing I'll be able to take anywhere and do anything with, and it'll just survive and it'll be great. You'll notice that a lot of times when you get fleeces, they get bobbly and they don't look good for too long. Well, this hopefully won't happen. It's whatever material they've got, you can look it up on the web. I'm not sure if it means anything to anybody, but it's a light ripstop type material. What can I say? It's just one of those things that's very good attention to detail, very high quality, really does the job. It's cooled for season. You wouldn't want to be stuck on a mountain in very Arctic conditions with just this and a t-shirt, okay? So it's not one of those great big thick coats that would keep you alive in that situation, but frankly in my country there are no other days when you'd want to wear it because you'd be too hot. It's a much more flexible device. In terms of the advertising material, it does say that you could wear it mountain running if you want to. I may wear this in very cold running conditions. I don't know. It'd have to be pretty cold because it's quite a warm jacket, but who knows? It does get that way sometimes around here. I see it much more as an alternative that you can take with you to after your run or whatever else you might be doing, where you just need something light and easy, which is going to keep you warm as the conditions change. Perhaps you're doing some half marathons over the winter and you'll be stood around waiting for stuff, and this is the sort of thing actually you can cinch down into a little stuff sack, keep it nice and safe somewhere, and it's not going to weigh an awful lot, it's not going to weigh you down, but actually it's going to keep you warm when you need that warmth. So as part of your running gear, thoroughly recommend this. I'm glad I've got it. Little tip for you, keep an eye on Amazon because they come in and out of sale quite often, and you can use that sale. There are either to buy it from Amazon if that's what you do, or you can go to someone like Go Outdoors and they'll beat the price by an additional 10%. Often they're on sale outside of business hours, so often that won't work. But I got this for a very, very, very good price, and if you look out, you can get it for a good price too. Easily the sort of price you'd pay for a windproof fleece, but it's going to give you so much more. It's wind resistant. I'm sure some wind is going to get through here. No feathers have come out so far. No problems like that at all. Treat it for what it is. It's not going to keep you completely warm if it's all you've got on top of a freezing cold mountain, but actually if you just want it to keep you warm in normal situations and to have something light and packable, which is there and a great option for you, I thoroughly recommend the Rab Microlight Men's Hydrodown jacket.